Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more Jak II, and we are about to check out the construction site. What could be going on here? What's Core doing?
Core, what's going on?
I'm sure you know. Deep down in your darkest nightmares. We've met before, remember? Everything's going exactly as planned.
Jak! It's the Metalhead leader!
Now you see! Without the shield wall disrupting my powers inside the city, I am my full potential now. So for the last time, give me the Precursor Stone! If the city must die, then we all die! I will find that stone if I have to crush this city one brick at a time! You are the supreme weapon, Jak. And I made you. Still, any leader worth his salt always has his backup plan. Remember, the first rule in making a bomb is to always make two.
No, okay, I'm going in. Man, what a mess of junk in here. All jumbled coils and switches. Should I unhook the blue wire? Wait a minute, are Otzel's colorblind? Let me just break a few more things and see if anything pops loose. Boom! Gotcha! Like candy from a baby.
So yeah, Core was the Metalhead leader. He was looking for the Precursor Stone. He killed Baron Praxis, so he didn't even die to a fight against us. So it was almost as if the Baron was being good to us in the end, being like, I made you do this for me, help the city. He did make a second bomb here that he was going to use to crack open the Precursor Stone. But thankfully, Daxter was able to get the stone out of there, even though it was a bit sketchy there when Daxter wasn't sure if he could see colors while he was checking the wires. But yeah, we've got the Precursor Stone, and now we have to go after the Metalhead nest. Anyways, I'm just looking around this construction site here, because there's supposed to be two Precursor Orbs here. I know one of them is over here. I thought the other one was in the opposite corner, but I couldn't find it. I thought it was supposed to be by those, big spool things. Here we go. So that's both of the Precursor Orbs in the construction site, which doesn't even get its own map. So let's head out of here and finish this. Interesting how these stairs are laid out, because in Daxter, there were doorways to two different construction site levels. Like in the PSP game Daxter.
I think now's the time to act. The Metalheads are so focused on attacking the city, they may have left their nest vulnerable. Jak, you've got to get out to the wasteland and breach the nest barrier any way you can. Maybe if you get inside and take out the Metalhead leader, the army will collapse. It's a long shot, but it might be our only chance.
So yeah, it's time to head off to the Metalhead nest. With all the metalheads here in the city, Or at least a lot of them. Their nest should be weak enough. I know we can't do any side missions, but I still want to keep checking to see if they've popped up. No, so these other 5 side missions just are straight up post-game side missions. Unless, like, you know, this is a side mission, but, like, I'm pretty sure that's just the port race. It appeared at the same time that we could look at the port race in our little high scores menu. But anyways, you might be wondering how to get to the nest. Well, the radar tells us to go here. And what's this? This isn't the dig or the weapons factory. Let's get out of here. This vehicle is clearly going to the wrong place. But seriously though, we'll fly back to the nest in a second. I just wanted to show you that completely pointless cutscene of us flying away from the nest, because this game does have a cutscene viewer. And that cutscene is listed there. Granted, I'm not, like, unlocking the cutscenes right now. But I just think of it as being kind of funny how it's, like, you know, you've got a cutscene that, like, most players of this game have never seen before. And it's pointless. It's just you flying away from the nest. But it's there. It exists. It's a hidden cutscene. Hidden optional cutscene. Anyways, here we are at the Metalhead Nest. And one thing that's really important about this vehicle is that, like I said, this is the vehicle that you use to go to the dig and the weapons factory. So if you want to go to those places now, you're going to have to go take that path through the pumping station. However, back to this game being designed so that there are no permanently missable precursor orbs, but not being programmed that way. Once you beat the game, this vehicle is supposed to come to the nest here, so you use the vehicle to get to the nest, and you go through the pumping station to get to the dig and the weapons factory. That's how the game's designed. That's why there's a pathway between the pumping station and the dig and the weapons factory. However, that's not how the game was programmed. Once you beat the game, this vehicle will go to the dig and the weapons factory, leaving you 2 ways to get back to those areas and no way to get back here. So this place has 7 precursor orbs. Get them now. If you beat the game before getting all 7, you will permanently miss them. Anyways, let's get started here. We've got some new types of metalheads jumping around here. At least I think these are new. We definitely have some new kinds that are coming up. This nest here is considered to be part of the wasteland. And look at that big old spider. And it can shoot, like, beams, apparently. So yeah, that's a new type of metalhead. Anyways, yeah, those spiders also can fly, by the way, which is horrifying. But if we go up this hill, there's a precursor orb up here. So we want to make sure we have 157 by the end of this. So spinning that moves that piston, and that gives us a way up to continue on. There's gonna be a lot of metalheads here, but is there gonna be enough to get us to the amount of skull gems that we want? Up to that 100 we need to get our last Dark Jak ability? Who knows? I'm pretty sure I know where all of the... or at least I have a good idea of where all of the precursor orbs are in this level, and I'm pretty sure we need to trigger another cutscene before we can get any more. Hello, big old spider guy. Get out of here. Yeah, I think we're gonna get enough skull gems. I mean, I think it's gonna be close, but we're gonna get enough. So we can look out further into the level from here, but we can't get over there, so let's continue this way.
There isn't much hope now. With the shield wall destroyed, it's just a matter of time before the metalheads overwhelm us. You should just go through the rift back to your own time, Jak, and get away from this horrible place.
I see your point. Come on, Jak.
This place is worth fighting for.
We'll hold out as long as we can. Farewell.
Precursor stone, gun, nest.
Light her up, Padre!
Eat this.
That ought to wake him up.
Let's go take care of business.
What? You mean go in there? I'm right behind you.
So this big gun was the weapon that Crew was talking about that Mar built to penetrate the metalhead nest. And thanks to the power of the Precursor Stone, we have now used it. And behind this big gun is 3 Precursor Orbs. Now there's just 3 to go. Doesn't seem like we can take the elevator back up to the top of the gun either. That seems like it was a cutscene only thing. Anyways, the final 3 Precursor Orbs, I believe, are spread across this field at certain corners of it. But before we focus on those, let's take care of all the metalheads that are attacking us, or the Huracan as they're also known as. We're only missing blaster ammo. Okay, so there's a really big metalhead coming at us right here, this big dinosaur thing. You can't actually defeat that, so just avoid it. It shoots out all that electrical stuff out of its sides too, so be careful about that. Thank you for the green eco. I really needed it. Anyways, there's a Precursor Orb up here. I could see another Precursor Orb over here. And now the last Precursor Orb is probably the most well hidden of all. It's in this tank. So that's all of them. That's every single Precursor Orb in the game that you get just by finding it. All the remaining ones are from side missions and mini-games. Really want to get rid of these creepy flying spider guys. Although you don't see them fly too often, but just the fact that they can is super creepy. Especially with them being so big. Which of course is the most creepy part. Will you stop just jumping around me? I'm sick of your acrobatics. It's such a nuisance. Yeah, we're really cutting it close on the skull gems here. There's a bunch of big spiders after me, and I don't like it. Just picking up these skull gems, knowing that they came from those big spiders, is unnerving. Also, I might have missed one of those gems. It might have despawned. I'm not sure. I hope that's not what happened. I could really use some blaster ammo. Come on, game. Are you stuck? I think that guy's stuck on that box. Well, that gives me a good chance to heal. There, I have freed you, and then I have killed you. I see you, big spider. It's kinda hard to aim at you when there's this big dinosaur in the way. Which also made it hard for the spider to aim at me, so that's fine. That's right, dinosaur. You turn your butt around so I can actually aim at these spiders. We are super close to the end of the game now. Just go around that electricity. Man, we gotta get 25 more skull gems. Thankfully, there's a bunch of jumping guys that'll get us some quick and easy gems. Did a gem over here just disappear? What's going on? Got some more green eco, thankfully. Got some more acrobatic metalheads. Because they heard I needed skull gems. Where do these stairs lead to? Pretty sure that just goes back to where we were. Let's keep on going. I wanted to get these crates, but I was afraid when I went for them, a bunch of guys would start jumping at me. Well, here's where the gun was pointing. So here is the nest itself. The inside of the nest. Come on, 16 skull gems. Just 5 more. Are we even still on the map? We're starting to go off the map. We're not quite off of it yet. But man, this place looks crazy and creepy and all that. This looks like an arena where a bunch of guys are gonna jump me, literally. Oh no, they're not literally jumping me. But I'm missing 5 skull gems. Okay, so here's the thing. Once you beat the game, I'm pretty sure all of the metalheads regain their skull gems, and they'll drop them every time you defeat one. So it's fine if I don't have enough yet. Because, I mean, we're gonna have to do post-game stuff anyways, just to do those last few, you know, side missions, along with getting our last Dark Jak ability, so, you know, it's all fine. I would have liked to have enough by the end of the game, but whatever.
Finally, you've decided to join us, and you brought the Precursor Stone. Good. The boy will now play his final part.
Not this time.
But this child is such a part of this, such a part of you. Don't you recognize him? The boy is you, Jak. And this place, this is where you began, in the future.
But how?
You were hidden in the past on the hope that you would gain the skills to face me today. But Onin was wrong. Now that you've been altered with Dark Eco, the stone will never open for you. Your younger self, however, still has the pure gift. He alone can awaken the stone and the precursor entity which sleeps inside.
This stone is a precursor?
The last precursor egg. Ma was clever. He covered his tracks well through time, hiding his last egg from me and building the shield and city to defend it. It has been a long siege, but today I will finally feed on the last precursor life force.
I think you're forgetting one little thing, Metalomaniac. We've got the Precursor Stone.
Not for long.
And it's final boss time. Awesome, these guys are gonna drop skull gems. Alright, we've got enough. But yeah, so we can shoot these metalheads, we can shoot core. Stuff is finally dropping yellow eco. I can recharge my blaster, but you know, I needed to die anyways there, because I needed some health back. In fact, I think I'll take this opportunity to just completely restock. Especially now that I've collected the skull gems, and honestly, even if more skull gems appear, who cares? I don't need them. I have enough to get the last ability now. So yeah, full on ammo. Let's just shoot down Cora then. Nice roll dodge. So that's one phase. Cut some of his ties there. And now we've got some flying ones. Nice, their skull gems go straight to me, not that I even need them anymore. Worried about my health for sure. I could become invincible with Dark Jak, but then I wouldn't be able to hit Core. And now I would be able to hit Core. Let's beat him up a bit with Dark Jak. Are you kidding me? I tried to do that Dark Blast move and I got hit even though I'm supposed to be invincible in that mode. What are you talking about, game? I think it's because I was touching him when doing that move, and doing that move takes you out of Dark Jak mode. That was still really dumb. That shouldn't have happened like that. Whatever, I got my ammo back. Not my Dark Jak back, but I got my ammo. Guess we'll have to use our guns for this one. This isn't going well. I'm just gonna try again. Last time I didn't notice when Core was charging up his attack, and then I got all thrown off because of that. Okay, these little scorpions have got to stop. Just get on to the next phase, where I'm gonna get utterly wrecked. Because it's the flying guys now. Now that we're in the second phase, he shoots twice instead of just once. And then in the third phase, he shoots 3 times. It always helps to know the enemy's pattern. Oh, I got another skull gem. Nice. And another one. How does the Peacemaker do? That does a pretty good amount of damage. He also has that energy attack there. As well as some melee moves, I guess. Oh no, I missed! Oh, that was super close. He has no health left, you're dead!
home, everyone.
But we are home.
Kira, I'm afraid your Rift Rider must be used to send young Jack here to a place where he will grow up, safe from harm. He must become old enough to complete the destiny he has fulfilled today. Wait a minute. It's you. I mean, it's me. I have to take him back and watch over him, don't I? Ah, grubroots. Talk about being in the wrong time at the right place.
Hey kid, you take care. Oh, and trust me on this. Stay away from any Wumpy nest on your 9th birthday, okay?
I sure hope I built this replica right. I don't know if it...
It's perfect, Kira. This is the very machine we found, or will find later.
What? I just built this. After seeing the first one, I mean. It's based on what I remember from before.
Honey, the more you think about it, the more it hurts the head.
I'll take good care of the child. And don't worry. I'll be back in time for the celebration. Farewell.
Thanks, Amos. Without you...
It's funny. The boy won't remember any of this.
No. I do remember the light.
Your transport is ready, milady.
Thank you, Captain Bruder. Come on. We'll be late for the party at Daxter's new place.
I've got so much work to do. Besides, it's not my thing.
Ten Hut! As the new governor of this city, I ordered the commander of the New Crimson Guard to escort me to an official function. Is that understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
You can start rebuilding the city tomorrow. Tonight, we get to celebrate with our new friends. Besides, tough guy, I'm dying to see you dance.
Not likely.
Welcome to the Naughty Otso, the hippest, happiest joint in town. Check out the new decor.
Ooh, what a big trophy.
As if size matters. I bagged that bad boy myself, baby.
Onan says she doesn't know who has a bigger head, him or you.
We must not forget Vin and all the others who sacrificed their lives to defeat this evil and protect the child.
I still can't believe that little boy was me. Better times, huh?
You miss him, huh? You know, the kid grows up to be a handsome hero.
Hey, that's enough for you, lady. I'm cutting you off.
Trust me, she gets real mean when she's like this.
What'd she say?
Something about rubber tubing and certain parts of your mother. You don't want to know.
Ah! A metalhead!
Sig!
Sig! I knew that.
You're okay.
You cherries didn't think some nasty-breathed, giant-sized lizard was gonna keep me from the biggest party in town, did you?
I knew you were too tough for him, big guy.
You saved the city and more, my boy. Metalcore and his menace are history, and somewhere out there, an ancient race has begun again.
I'm just glad to be back home.
Yeah, well, rest up. We've got a lot to do, and so much time to do it in.
Don't say time. The Rift Ring was destroyed, remember?
You know, my mama used to read bedtime stories about Ma when she tucked me in. Give me a nice glass of warm yak cow milk, my little poopsie bear.
Bedtime stories? Warm milk? Poopsie bear? Buddy, you just blew your image.
I've got a feeling we'll meet Mars someday. He may be closer than you think.
You're the designated driver.
Oh, no. I am done with adventures. Besides, you'll tell us before something happens next time, right, Samos? Right, Samos?
You never know what the future may hold.
Wait. You know something, don't you, Feather Breath?
Who, me? No, we're just guessing, right, Samos? Hey, tomorrow, only time will tell.
No, you're gonna tell right now!
Why, you little...
There.
Why, you...
Dirty fighting! Dirty
That's
fighting!
not my beak!
Oh,
That's not my beak!
Watch your
Don't
back!
touch it!
Jack, my boy, a future awaits.
And that is Jak II. Rip Morgan. Anyways. Yeah, so... Jak II, well, I mean, we're not done yet, because, you know, we've got some side missions to do and some bonus videos, like with the mini-games and the scrapbook and all that. But, yeah, we have completed the story of Jak II, and I'm probably only going to do one more commentated video on it. And, so yeah. Very different from the first game, completely different gameplay, completely different tone, but a good game nonetheless. Now, of course, as a lot of you I'm sure know, I'm a big Nintendo guy, so I do prefer the style of gameplay of the first Jak and Daxter game over the style of the second, but I still really like the second. You know, they're both types of gameplay is fun. And as far as the more edgy tone of the second one, I mean, you know, that tone, you know, it definitely doesn't fit, like, my personality, but that doesn't mean I don't like it, you know? Like, games like these, I mean, they're cool, you know? Sometimes a little too cool to the point where people want to make fun of them, but, you know, whatever. Anyways, yeah, so I did say I'll be doing some more videos on this, and of course I'll be doing the later Jak and Daxter games as well. But, those games are gonna be, you know, I don't do 2 games from the same series next to each other, so it's gonna be a little while before I get to Jak III. I mentioned I do Nintendo stuff, so I've got a lot of that stuff planned. You know, Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Donkey Kong, all that. There's, you know, I do plenty of non-Nintendo stuff, such as Jak and Daxter here, and Ratchet and Clank, and, you know, Crash Spyro, Rayman, all that stuff. I do, like, Operation Nostalgia, where I play games that I stopped playing when I grew up, so, like, you know, revisiting old Nickelodeon and Disney games and stuff. And I've got, you know, I also do, like, fan games, like Super Mario World ROM hacks and stuff. And actually, the next game I'm playing is going to be a Super Mario World ROM hack. It's not really gonna be much of a game, more of a tool that ROM hack creators used to use, and I'm gonna be explaining that and showing the one level exclusive to it. It's gonna be Super Demo World 3. I already played the first 2 Super Demo World games, and you know, the first one was just showing what can happen if you hack Super Mario World, and it was a few levels, and the second one was showing what if you make a whole game out of this. The third one was just a tool to help other creators make stuff, and it's kind of an obsolete tool, but it's still a nice historical piece, so I do want to do one video on it, just showing what it is and why it was important. And then after that, I'm doing Diddy Kong Racing, which I've never played before. And then we're gonna get edgy again with Ratchet Deadlocked, so yeah, it's gonna be fun times. Anyways, I wanna sit through the rest of the credits here, partially because, you know, I wanna show the credits, and also partially because we're not done with this video yet. Am I even gonna do a bonus video on the side missions? There's still like 5, so I kinda feel like that should be its own video. Yeah, and we've got stuff to look at, like seeing what we've unlocked in the special menu. I think I'm gonna do one more video where I, like, visit the Oracle and get my last ability, do the 5 remaining side missions, and we're gonna look at the special menu to see everything we've unlocked. So yeah, that'll be the next video. Of course, one thing that we know we unlock at 200 Precursor Orbs is Hero Mode. And I've played through Hero Mode before. I don't remember, like, all the differences for Hero Mode. I assume enemies hit harder, but one thing I know is that, like, in normal mode, once you beat the game, suddenly all metalheads will drop skull gems every time you defeat them. Even if they're respawning, but in Hero Mode, that happens from the start, so you can get skull gems a lot more quickly, a lot earlier on in hero mode. But also, there's a new reward you can get in hero mode for collecting 200 precursor orbs, since they had to give you a new reward to replace the reward that is hero mode. And that new reward is the Mega Scrapbook. And a lot of this stuff in the special menu you can look at from the main menu starting up the game before you load your file. I think I'm going to look into the special menu since I'm already explaining it here. I think I'm going to look into it in this video, because it'd be redundant to re-explain all this stuff once I get to the next one. And these credits are taking so long that I just feel like I need to explain something, and this is what I decided to explain. So, like, some of the rewards you get from the special menu are like a scene player where you can view the cutscenes throughout the game, or like, you actually get to unlock a level select, so I can instantly go back to any mission from the game, which is probably going to be nice for when I make my boss bash video. We're done here. And it drops us off back in the city here. So yeah, looking into that menu, we have 157 precursor orbs, so we can take away Jack's facial hair if we want. We can mirror the screen if we want, which, why would we do that? That's torture. Make our head big, make our head small. We've unlocked a normal scrapbook. We have the scene player, so we can watch cutscenes up to the first Baron fight. We have a Vulcan Fury course we can play. We have a scene player Act II, so all the scenes from the first Baron fight to the second Baron fight. We have a Peacemaker gun course we can do. We have scene player Act III, so we can watch the cutscenes from the second Baron fight to the end of the game. We have reverse races, which only applies to the stadium races, not the city races, but, you know, we have races that we can do backwards. We have a level select, which I've just explained. We have some cheats here. Unlimited ammo. Another cheat, unlimited Dark Jack, which is basically invulnerability since, you know, Dark Jack is now invincible, but as if that's not good enough, we have straight up invulnerability right here. Not that we've unlocked it yet, because I need to get more precursor orbs from side missions and minigames. But then there's hero mode. So yeah, and I've explained that, and then on hero mode, if you get 200 precursor orbs, you get the Mega Scrapbook. So yeah, that's the secrets. And if we look on our map here, there's a side mission, there's another side mission, there's another side mission. I'm only seeing 3 side missions. We should have 5 to do. So that's interesting. I wonder if the ones that are supposed to be the races down here at the port, I wonder if there's like another mission you do before being able to do the races. I don't think that's the case. I think that these 3 side mission things, like, some of them, at least one of them, probably has multiple side missions. So, yeah, because, like, in order to reach 286 precursor orbs, which is how many there are in the game, there's 94 that are lying around. And looking at the mini-games and doing the math, you figure there's, since we don't get any precursor orbs from Metalhead Mash and only 3 from the Onin game, but we get 9 from all the other ones, that adds up to 114 precursor orbs, and then all the side missions are 3 each, so if you do the math, there should be 26 side missions, and according to what I've written down, we've done 21 so far. So we should have 5 left to do, which I would say is enough to make a video off of. So yeah, we will do those side missions and visit the Precursor Oracle in the next video. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.